Here are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum for December the 4th, 2025. On number 1, Nigeria's new Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, has admitted that the significant structural and operational gaps still exist within the armed forces, undermining the country's fight against insecurity. Musa made the declaration on Wednesday during a rigorous 4-hour Senate screening, where lawmakers quizzed him extensively before confirming his nomination. The retired Chief of Defense Staff is replacing Abubakar Badaru, who recently resigned from the position. During this session, Musa outlined a strategic plan aimed at reorganizing the military, strengthening interagency collaboration, and improving troop welfare. He pledged immediate, decisive action to restore public confidence in the armed forces and reverse the country's deteriorating security situation. He emphasized the need to modernize military equipment, improve intelligence gathering, and close long-standing loopholes exploited by terrorists, bandits, and other criminal networks. On number 2, the National Assembly escalated pressure on the federal government on Wednesday, calling for the public naming, arrest, and prosecution of terrorism financiers, fueling insecurity across the country. Both chambers, the Senate and the House of Representatives, took firm positions during plenary sessions as lawmakers debated amendments to the 2022 Terrorism Prevention Prohibition Act. The Senate proposed capital punishments not only for kidnappers, but also for anyone who finances, supports, or supplies information to criminal networks. Senate leader Ogbeyemi Bamidele, sponsor of the bill, argued that kidnapping has evolved into a full-blown terrorist enterprise and must be treated with the same severity to deter perpetrators. Lawmakers said exposing sponsors of terrorism is critical to dismantling criminal cartels responsible for mass abduction, killings, and extortions nationwide. On number 3, the Independent National Electoral Commission has clarified the massive gap between Nigerians who initiated online voter pre-registration and those who completed the process. Speaking Wednesday, INEC's Director of Voter Education, Victoria Etta Messi, disclosed that 9,891,801 Nigerians began online registration in the first phase of the Continuous Voter Registration CVR. Only 2,572,054 completed the process. She attributed the low completion rate of failure to appear for physical biometrics, poor internet connectivity in rural communities, and widespread misunderstanding of the two-step registration process. A state-by-state breakdown shows Osun leading with 200,251 newly registered voters, followed by Kano 151,604, Imo 144,912, and Sokoto 141,526. States with the lowest turnout include Ekiti 14,691 and Abia 15,263. On number 4, barely 2 months after emergency rule was lifted in Rivers State, political tensions have resurfaced between Governor Simina Alayi Fubara and Martins Amewule led House of Assembly. During the Assembly's 31st legislative sitting, lawmakers condemned the vandalization of public school facilities across Port Harcourt, particularly the Township School, and accused the executive of failing to rehabilitate decaying infrastructure. Acting on the House Committee on Education's report, the legislators demanded accountability on how the governor has managed over 600 billion naira reportedly left behind by former Shirley Administrator Rear Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas when he exited office in September. On number 5, the Federal Inland Revenue Service has clarified widespread misconceptions surrounding Nigeria's newly enacted tax reforms, insisting that the controversial 4% development levy is not a new tax. In a detailed statement, FIRS explained that the levy consolidates several existing charges, such as the Tertiary Education Tax, NITDA levy, NASEDI levy, and Police Trust Fund levy, in a single streamlined payment. The agency said the new framework is designed to enhance competitiveness, attractive investment, and simplify compliance for businesses. FIRS noted that the reforms aim to eliminate duplicated tax obligations, that have long discouraged business growth and contributed to Nigeria's low ranking on global ease of doing business assessments. On number 6, the Senate has summoned the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, to appear next Tuesday over the collapse of the Safe School initiative. Senator Orji Uzor-Kalu, who chairs the ad hoc committee investigating the matter, confirmed that the committee had adopted a comprehensive work plan requiring the appearance of top government officials. Others invited include the Minister of Education, Tunde Alausa, the Chief of Defense Staff, the Commandant General of NSCDC, Dr. Audi, and representatives for private school proprietors. The Safe School initiative was established to protect learning environments following the 2014 Chibok schoolgirls abduction, but the committee says its implementation structure has completely fallen apart. On number 7, Chairman of the Nigerian Ports Authority (NPA), Senator Adebayo Adeyeye, has alleged that elements within the opposition are deliberately orchestrating insecurity to destabilize the Tinubu administration. Speaking at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, during a lecture titled Mentorship, a tool for fostering progressive democracy, Adeyeye said some political actors are benefiting from the current instability. He dismissed suggestions of military intervention, warning that Nigerians who lived under previous military regimes would never welcome a return to authoritarian rule. Adeyeye commended the emergency security measures recently introduced by the president, expressing confidence that Nigeria would overcome its security challenges. On number 8, the Nigerian police force has intensified its clampdown on illegal VIP security escorts, issuing a fresh nationwide directive prohibiting officers from providing escort services in uniform or plainclothes without authorization. The instruction was issued by the Assistant Inspector General in charge of protection at the force headquarters and was circulated through a wireless message referenced CB 4001/DOPS/SPU/FHQ/ABJ/VOL.20. The directive reinforces the earlier ordered by the Inspector General of Police withdrawing officers attached to unauthorized VIPs. Officers found violating the rule will face disciplinary action. On number 9, fresh violence erupted in Irunda Ile, Yagba East, LGA of Kogi State, after suspected bandits attacked the community, killing 2 residents. Shortly after the attack, angry youths took to the streets to protest the frequent bandit raids. Tension escalated when security operatives arrived but allegedly refused to pursue the attackers. In the confrontation that followed, 2 protesters were reportedly shot dead by police, while several others sustained injuries. Community leader Chief David Oni Sunday confirmed the attack and accused security agents of reluctance, saying their inaction triggered the youth's anger. And on number 10, the Rivers State House of Assembly has formally endorsed President Bola Tinubu for 2nd term in office, praising the administration for attracting significant federal projects to the state. During its 37th legislative session, a motion signed by 26 lawmakers was read by the House Leader Major Jack, expressing a vote of confidence in President Bola Tinubu. The lawmakers argued that continuity is essential to sustain the development trajectory of the state and maintain ongoing federal interventions. And those are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. I am Michelle Chubaza. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms for more updates. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.